Hi, my name is Winston Gao, and today we're going to talk about bottled water. You've heard all kinds of stories about bottled water, but here are the nitty-gritty about bottled water. First of all, more than 90% of the bottled water is actually reverse osmosis water. Now, people are going to run around and tell you, well, reverse osmosis water is the best water out there. No, it's actually the exact opposite truth. Reverse osmosis water is actually the worst possible choice to drink. First of all, it's completely devoid of minerals. That's problem number one. That'll cause leaching of your body. It'll actually pull the minerals out of your body, put it into the water. And it doesn't matter that you can take some mineral tablets later on. It's still going to do its destruction of pulling the minerals out of your tissues, your bones, etc. That's issue one. Issue number two. Take a pH meter and test your RO water. And you will find RO water will generally reside between 5.5 pH to 6.4 pH, a very acidic acid water. Now, you should be drinking between 7.5 pH. So if you compare 7.5 pH versus 5.5 pH, that's a 100 times difference. In other words, you're drinking water that is 100 times too acidic. And we're not talking about a small mistake, okay? This is a big mistake. Then you put it into a plastic bottle. Now remember, it's devoid of minerals, right? So it's going to leach the minerals out of the plastic bottle, which means it's plastic polymers. And again, this goes back into female estrogen mimicking issues, okay? This is really bad. This messes around your hormones. This is what gives you weight gain, okay? Puffiness, swelling, losing your hair, okay? Men, prostate cancer, female breast cancer, cervical cancer. Right? This is all estrogen mimicking problems. So it's not a small issue. So aside from plastic bottles being one of the primary pollution of plastic all over the world, all over the oceans, all over the rivers, all over the landfills, but they also produce a high levels of female estrogen that are female estrogen mimicking materials, those plastic particles. Not a good thing to have. And I'll tell you, there isn't a single person today in America, or probably around the world today, that doesn't have some form of plastic particles inside your blood, including me. And as clean as I try to eat my diet, I got plastic particles in my blood too, and so do you. So it's very important to understand that if you want good clean water, you need to take the fluorides out, you need to take the chlorines out, the chloramines out, and not all filters are created the same. So when you are looking to buy a good water filtration system, you're going to have to ask, one, do I have city water? Two, if I have city water, does that particular city add fluoride into it? If it doesn't add fluoride, you save yourself a pile of money, because then you only need a very large size carbon filter, carbon block filter, and that will take out the chlorine out very thoroughly, and a large size carbon filter with some KDF will also help you take out the chloramines. Now, of course, if they have a fluoride added to it, then you need to add the fluoride into it. And trust me, if you look at it from this standpoint, as far as cost is concerned, if you go to the hospital on an emergency basis, the ambulance comes by and pick you up. That's about $500 minimum, maybe more in some places. Okay, the doctor takes a look at you. They do a few tests. It's going to pass $2,000 very rapidly, okay? So compare your water filtration system to a single visit to the hospital, and suddenly it's not so expensive, okay? So it's your health, it's your family's health, so do something about it, because it's definitely a key to your future and your future's health. Have a very good day. Thank you for listening.